What up YouTube, it's me, your favourite Steve, and this is my mini charity shop haul from the weekend. What up YouTube, how you doing? It's me, your favourite Steve. This is what I picked up from the charity shops the weekend. It was charity shops. I only went to one area, the small area near my daughter's dance class. I've explained it before, I'm not going to go into it again. I didn't pick up a lot, as you can see. But I thought I'd make a haul out of it anyway, there's 7 items. I didn't have enough money to go to the charity shops on Saturday. But I went anyway. Because it's something to do while the daughter's at dance class. But I am, what is it right now? After a $53.95 refund and a $28.94 refund that I had to give over the weekend, which was fun. I'm now in the minuses of about 65 quid. But what I'm going to do, it gives me time to get on top of what I need to do and all that jazz. But yeah, I've also got, I've had 2 returns. I nearly had 3 returns. One of them hasn't got back to me. It was for a plush, a walking, talking donkey plush, which I might have shown in the video. It sold last week, or did it sell this week? Well, no, it sold last week. Yeah, it sold last week. Posted it out, and the person was saying that it didn't walk properly, or there was something wrong with one of the legs. And I was like, well, it was perfectly fine when it left here, because me and the wife were playing with it in the kitchen, because it was a pretty cool thing. You could just leave it to walk around the kitchen like the donkey off Shrek. And the person was saying, oh, it doesn't walk properly, it needs assisting. Or what was the statement they used? It doesn't work, it only works if you position it correctly. Like, well, yeah, don't put it on its head. Do you know what I mean? Like, of course it's got to be positioned correctly. Anyway, yeah. So I had a bit of a shitty weekend when it comes to the returns. But onwards and upwards, it gives me this week, because I don't think I'm going to go through, I don't think I'm going to do any sourcing. It gives me this week to, I've got a massive bag of clothing, which I'm going to do a live haul for sometime this week. And stock in the shed that I can get through. And start reducing stuff, start bundling stuff up. But I'll leave that for another video. This is a haul video. So, as you can see, there's a lot of kind of unique stuff which I wouldn't normally pick up. Well, I haven't picked up for a while, let's say. I had a haul from somebody who doesn't want to be named, of some porcelain stuff. Thank you very much to that person as well, because I have been through it, and thank you very much. But the person doesn't want to be named, so I'm not going to say. But a lot of the stuff that was in the box that I got off this person, I couldn't tell what it was. Didn't really know a lot of names when it come to anything. So a lot of it I had to use the eBay picture feature, so the image search feature, which, to be fair, worked a treat. It got me, if it didn't have like any markings or any brand name on there, it just got me what the style of maybe the vase was, or the plate was, or the tea set, and it just got me like, it got me a roundabout description of what it was, what I was looking for, the similar kind of item that I could look for. So it really helped me, the image search did. So what I thought on Saturday, I had a spare couple of hours. I'd walked around for about half an hour, couldn't really find anything. So I thought, right, I'm going to do this image search feature, and I'm just going to start taking photos of stuff in the shop that I think looks unique or looks good or whatever, and just image search it on eBay and see what pops up. So a lot of this is off that image search, and it also helped me on a thing of, sometimes I'll go in a charity shop, and especially around that area, there's not a lot of signals inside the shop, so you have to come out the shop to search the brands, the names, whatever. So, but sometimes around that area I completely forget. So I'll be around that area, I'll see 5 things in a shop, and you can guarantee there's only 2 or 3 things that I remember by the time I've left the shop. So that was another thing also. It's a new way that I'm going to start taking images of things while I'm in shops. I don't think anybody's going to say anything. Nobody said anything on Saturday. So I'm just going to start taking images of stuff and then remembering what I need to look for, and also use the image search on eBay. So yeah, worked a treat for me. I learnt some new things anyway on Saturday, finding this stuff. I'm gibbering. Right, first, this weird vase. Now, I think it's the style, but when I searched this popped up straight away on eBay. It was, an image search, it hasn't got any markings on or anything. What come up was Maruno, or something like that style. That was something, I think I picked up a clown the other week, a glass clown, which was also Maruno. Now, I'm not sure, I think it's the style, I don't know if it's the brand. But anyway, there's this little vase about 10 inches long. Good morning. There's no way that's 10 inches. Yeah. So yeah, that's about 10 inches long. Just a little vase, cost me £2.50. I'm going to shoot for £12 on that, sod it. But yeah, I've always looked at weird stuff in charity shops, and you go, ooh, that looks weird, that looks unique. So I thought that looked weird, so I took a photo of it. When I took a photo, they were going, actually, I might go for 15, because the one I saw was listed for 15, so I'm going to go for 15. Sod it. Next, my only bit of clothing from Saturday. This, it might be a bit of a dud. If you can see, it's a bit worn. It's worn across the cuffs of the sleeves and everything. Got a few markings on it. Worn across the neck. It cost me £5. Now, what I thought when I did a search for, Schmock Combat, which is on the label. I just thought this was meant to look like this, if you know what I mean. It was meant to look rough, it was meant to look like ragged and beat up. But I found the exact jacket on eBay, and it sold for, I think it was 25. Some had sold for 10 on bids, and they look pristine. So now it makes me go, oh shit, I've just bought a dud. So yeah, I suppose I could try and sell it as look rough, tumble, used, paintball maybe. But, oh. Sorry about that, someone's at the door. All these deliveries that now come to my house, and I wonder why I was broke. It's all this stuff my wife buys. I mean, it's literally every day. There's either a George, H&M, Amazon, something being delivered. Anyway. Yeah, so this combat jacket, I'm just going to go used, for paintballing, whatever, if you want to roll around playing Army Man. I'm just going to go for 20 quid, sod it, see what happens. If it stays there, it stays there. Next, Teapot Corner is making a resurgence, another teapot. If you saw the video that I did last week, I had a few messages on that video, one from Dave Rowland and another from, it was a lady, I can't remember her name, sorry for forgetting your name. But thank you very much for the tips. They had mentioned to me about the chips that I had on the teapots. I've still listed them. I'm going to leave them there for maybe a couple of cycles, see what happens. But thank you very much for the tips about the chips. They were saying that don't even bother picking up stuff that's got chips, because it just completely takes the value away from, it's not something where maybe, as like this combat jacket, it might have a tear or something, or like maybe a toy might have a little bit missing or something like that. They were saying with porcelain teapot kind of things, if it's got a chip, it completely loses the value. So thank you very much for that tip anyway. I'm going to take that into account on any kind of teapot or anything that I'll pick up now, or I'm not going to pick up anything with chips and think that I can try and sell it for a reduced price. So thank you very much. But that is a Churchill Willow teapot. It cost me $2.99. It should sell for about 15. I was hoping for more. I was hoping that it was going to be more, but it's not. Next, I've never picked one of these up before. It's a decanter, or a claret. Is it claret decanter? Now the prices on these really are all over the place. I'm going to shoot for 30 quid on this. It cost me a fiver. There's one that looks exactly like this, which has gone, I think, to America for dollars for like 160 quid, stuff like that. But then there's that's like one that's just sticking out like a sore thumb, and then there's others that have sold for 30, even less than that, like 10, 20. But I'm gonna shoot for 30. I'm not gonna go like high rise, like 170 quid. I'll have it for ages. So yeah, I'm gonna go for 30. It is pretty heavy. I don't know if I can get rid of that crap that's in there, all the brown, but we'll see. But that comes out. Yeah. So we'll see. That cost me a five. We're going to shoot for 30 on that. Next, this was one of those. That was a image search. This was also an image search. I've seen this in the charity shop in the Wensfield charity shops for a couple of weeks. As you can see, it cost me 8 quid. The brand is P&K. So it's like a P&K biscuit jar. There's a lot on eBay that have sold, but it's more there's a few versions of it, and there's one that's a dog. There's the chef that's painted and it looks like a chef, if you know what I mean, like a normal coloured chef. But yeah, this one people are going for like 20, 25. So I'm going to shoot for 25. One of the ones that was coloured in properly had sold for about 20. So I'm going to shoot for 25 on that. If I sit on it for a while, I'll sit on it for a while. Next, I haven't picked up any of this for a long time. This is Limoges. I think that's how you say it. It cost me 3 quid. Limoges. Very exotic. That's my French accent. Sorry if there's anybody French. Ah, crap. I know I've got a view that's French. Didn't mean to take the piss. Limoges. This cost me 3 quid. It's like a little trinket box, little jewellery box. And I'm going to shoot for 15. And then finally, because the weird little vase has gone, I'd say this one, this is kind of my pickup of this haul, but at the same time, yeah, I'm not 100%, it's a lot with all of this. These are collector's plates, Mad O'Rourke's Little Pub and Co, or Pub Company or whatever. They're all different from what I can tell. Actually, I'll do it now. I think they're all different pubs. Now, a set of these sold for one bid of 40 quid. For 15, I think I got 8. But I'm going to shoot for 30 on them. There was a lot of other Mad O'Rourke stuff listed, porcelain stuff, well, no, glasses. There was no other plates on there. But they were asking for big money, like 50, 60, 100 quid. There was only one sold listing, which was 40 quid for 15 of those plates. So, yeah, I'm going to shoot for 30. The postage is going to be pretty high as well, but yeah. Anyway, that was my charity shop haul from Saturday. Sorry, I've been chatting a lot. I'm alone in this house. I've got nobody to talk to apart from you guys. So when I get on camera, I'll just have to let it all out, or I'll talk to the plant. Anyway, that was my charity shop haul from Saturday in Wensfield. So for now, peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful. This week I've got a sales video, I've got a clothing haul. I might do a talkie video at some point. I haven't really got anything planned. But for now, I'm going to love you and leave you. Peace out, stay safe, stay beautiful. Bye bye.